Welcome to CEO Chronicles, the Natural Hair Edition, where we will look into the businesses and lives of natural hairstylists, natural hair salons, and natural beauties. Hi, I'm your host, Valeria Sarah. At the beginning of each year, we set goals, make resolutions, and try to find new ways to improve ourselves. What better time to experiment with new ways to style our hair? Today, I have the opportunity of speaking with Keziah Okonkwo, owner and operator of the product line Snappee. She will speak to me about her hair, her product line, and some great ways to use them. Pronounce your name for me for the audience.
Keziah Okonkwo.
Where did that name come from?
Nigeria.
You have Nigerian in your family?
Yeah. My dad is actually full Nigerian. He lives there in Nigeria. My aunts, uncles, everybody lives there. So, yeah.
And when did you fall in love with natural hair?
Well, I think, I want to say when I was in college, because when I was younger, I used to wear my hair natural, and it was not popular at all. I was the only one. I got actually made fun of a lot. And so then my mom learned about relaxers. So she gave me a relaxer, and it was all good. But then when I was in college, I just remember seeing girls with curly hair, and I would be like, my hair is like that. I want to wear my hair like that. Mm-hmm. But I had a relaxer, and I'm like, what am I going to do? So, yeah. So I would say about in college time, I started to get a little bit more bolder about, wanting to have my hair natural again.
What made you decide to go natural?
Well, so I didn't really decide, actually. I moved out to LA, so I'm from Sacramento, mm-hmm. and the water here is so bad. So I couldn't straighten my hair anymore. It just would puff up and everything, and it was a little bit more humid here. So then I was just like, well, there's nothing else I could do. I'm just gonna let my hair grow out. So I did. I just let it grow natural.
Your hair is a beautiful color. Is that your natural color, or do you actually dye your hair?
Thank you. I've actually dyed my hair 4 times. So I went from to a medium brown, and then I went to having blonde in it, and then I went to a darker brown, and then it's actually faded into this really pretty light brown. So, I wish I could claim it as my own, but it's had some processing to it.
So it's a combination of all 4 of those colors?
Yeah, definitely.
Did you find that dyeing your hair actually loosens your curl pattern, or does dyeing your hair actually work for you?
I would say in the beginning, maybe it's a little looser, but after about a month, it just kind of reverts back to my, natural mm-hmm. curl pattern. So, yeah, it's a little in between.
And so you're a model and you're an actress and you're also an entrepreneur. Yes. Do you find that having natural hair hinders your ability to get gigs, or natural hair actually works for you in your favor when you're trying to snag a gig?
Yeah, what I've found so far, that actually it works in my favor, because for commercial work and print work, they specifically look for girls with curly hair. Mm-hmm. So I'll show up to an audition and there's 10 of us and we all have the same type of hair. But it's great because, it's just America is becoming more mixed, and we're just becoming more regular, because before this wasn't the regular look, right. But now it's okay, we know that this is how America is. There is mixed girls, right. And they have curly hair, so it's actually worked really good in my favor. I've made a lot of money off of this hair.
Oh, good. Yeah. Good. And what is your go-to style? Do you do wash and goes, or do you do twist outs? What is your go-to style, and how do you maintain it?
Girl, you're looking at it right now. It's go-to. My second go-to style is I actually just pull it back in I guess you would call it a ponytail.
Yeah,
so I just,
a pony puff.
A pony puff, yes. Okay, mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah, that's mine too.
Yeah. Because I don't know how to categorize it. When people are oh, do a ponytail, I'm well, this is it.
What do you love about your natural hair?
I love that it's mine. It's my hair. It's all natural. And I love that I can just wake up and it's already done for the most part. Mm-hmm. Even though, I do spend time, I'm trying to make sure that each one kind of comes out a certain way and right. stuff. But I definitely love that. And I love that, that it just sticks up.
And you just woke up like this.
Exactly. I just woke up like this.
You are the founder and owner of Snappee. Explain to me what exactly is Snappee.
Well, Snappee is a girl's best friend. It's a non-elastic, extra soft and stretchy snap-off hair tie. So you're probably familiar with elastic hair ties. When you use those in your hair and you're trying to take it out, they normally get stuck and they pull out your hair or they break your hair off.
Right.
Well, with Snappee, that doesn't happen because you don't have to pull it out of your hair to get it out. You unsnap it and it unravels from your hair, so it comes right out.
It eliminates any snags and tangles and anything of that nature.
Yes, definitely.
And what made you come up with this particular product? How did this come into fruition?
Well, I was at home one day and I had a bunch of auditions and I had my hair in the perfect afro. And I just was like, I really wanted to pull it back so I can go to the gym. And I literally was like, I wish I had something that went on and snapped. And I was like, oh, and then like God came from the sky, and I'm just kidding. But in that moment, I was like, I'm just gonna write this down. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
And then like 3 years later, I like made it and I'm like selling it and stuff. So it's really cool.
How long have you been in business?
I've been in business for about a year now.
And did you actually start to hand make your products, or did you like just go straight to a manufacturing company?
So I started learning how to sew. I started taking sewing classes. So I handmade the product pretty much. I sewed it. I knew what I wanted to look like, and then I just started using different fabrics to see how they stretch and how they worked on my hair. Mm-hmm. So it was a process, a lot of like trial and error, because the thing is I didn't know what stuff was called. Like I never did anything in textiles and stuff. Mm-hmm. So that was the hardest part, trying to tell other people what I wanted. Okay. And explain that. And there was just this like, lack of communication kind of going on. That was the barrier.
What type of fabric are you using to create this product?
Yeah, Snappee, it's made out of a non-elastic, so it's actually a nylon spandex tree coat. So it has the stretch just like yoga pants do, and it's a really soft material.
Did you find it was hard to find a manufacturing company to make your vision come to fruition, or was that a pretty easy process?
Yeah, it was actually the same thing as like not knowing where I could get this mass produced in LA. I knew that there was options that I can look online and stuff, but I really wanted to start here just so, when I wanted to change things, or if I wasn't sure how, people were going to respond to it, I could just go to them and be like, let's try this out. So that actually took a while because I started asking people, companies that sold the snaps and sold like tools to make it, like where I could get it actually produced. And so then they were like, well, try this. So they started giving me all these names. So it was a big scavenger hunt. But then I finally found a company that was able to make it. And then we had to go through a few trial and error before we got it right.
What process did you go through with trying to market and advertise your product to get it out there and get people knowing about it?
Yeah, so pretty much I just started with women with natural curly hair because I know the struggle for us with, finding products that work for us. We're making a lot of our own products nowadays. So I just started sending it out to bloggers, and I just told them I had this, this product and I use it on my hair. And so I had a couple bloggers like look at it, they tried it, they wrote about it, and then that just kind of started. And then I had other people asking me like, hey, I found your product on, YouTube, can I try it out? And so it started to organically grow like that. So that's been a lot of my marketing and stuff. And I recently started doing trade shows. So I've been doing natural hair shows and I've been great responses.
So can you demonstrate a little bit to me on how you use Snappee?
Yeah, definitely. So I actually have some Snappees on my wrists, so they double up as really cute bracelets, so you never have to worry about taking a photo and having that darn hair tie ruining it. Right. You'll have a Snappee on. So I'll actually just show you first how Snappee works. Okay. So it just works like a regular hair tie, so you'll wrap it around your hair 2 or 3 times, or however many times you need. So I'll just use my hands as like my hair.
To create a pony puff or something.
Yeah. And then when you're ready to take take it out, you just unsnap it and it comes right out, and they'll just unravel from your hair, so it won't break or damage.
Cool.
And then so right now what I'll show you is how to do my hair in a puff, a pony puff, like you said.
Okay.
Or pineapple, whatever you want to call it. So I'm
Okay.
snapping two together. I just took opposite ends, and then I'm going to wrap it around my hair, and I'm going to snap it on. There we go. And then I
Nice.
just pull it up, and then I pull all my other hair up with it.
Oh, cool. So this is a nice go-to style when you want to just go to the gym, get your hair out your face. You can snap two together and pull your hair up.
Exactly, and it's really easy, it's really nice, and it's a loose like ponytail for me, and it doesn't like give me a headache or anything.
It's not too tight.
Yeah.
And when you actually take it off, hair is not tangled in the snappy or anything of that nature.
Definitely. Yeah, I'll demonstrate the headband style, and then I'll take them both out, and you'll see.
Okay.
It'll be a hairless snappy. Okay, so I snap two together again, and to do the headband, I just put it on the side of my hair, and I pull it around, and I snap it on,
Nice.
and then I just adjust it a little bit, and then pull it up, and then you can just rock a little headband if you need.
And you can actually take your hair out and just wear it as a headband with your hair out as well.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that it's different colors because, oh, cute. Yeah, I like the fact that you have different colors. You can actually put them, match your clothes or whatever you're wearing that day and just go.
Definitely, yeah. I do that a lot if I'm wearing black or if I'm going out and stuff. I just match it to whatever I'm wearing. So I'll show you how I unsnap it. Just pull it apart like that, no hair. And so this is what you were talking about, just doing, like the headband.
Yeah.
And then I'll unsnap this as well.
Okay, so my favorite part about this is that there's no hair. I wear these little, I guess the elastic black bands.
Yeah.
And you wrap it around your hair, and I promise you, when you take those out, you have hair tangled in them all the time.
Yeah, because they use elastic in it, so that's the band inside, and then there's fabric woven around it, so when it stretches, it opens up so the elastic is exposed and your hair gets caught right in the middle. So there's no way avoiding it, because once it's stretched, your hair gets caught, and then as soon as you put it on, you leave it alone, it'll shrink back, but your hair's still stuck, and then you pull it out and it just rips it out. It's inevitable. It's like never gonna end. And so that's why it was really important for me not to use elastic in this and just use a fabric that wasn't gonna rip out my hair.
That is brilliant.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for watching CEO Chronicles, where we inform, inspire, and educate, and we encourage you to become your own CEO.